Right, here are the test answers. You've done the test. You write down short squared plus short squared equals long squared. Circle the long side, goes there. You've got x times x, 5 times 5, 12 times 12. 5 times 5 is 25, 12 times 12 is 144. Add them together, you get 169, and x squared is 169. So x is the square root of 169, and that works out to be 13 exactly, and you can find that out on your calculator. Next one, there's a diagram. We write down short squared plus short squared equals long squared. We circle the long side, we put it here. That comes into here, so it's 10 times 10. There's 8 times 8 there, and there's x times x there. That's x squared. It's 64. It's 100. That's an equation. Now we want to get rid of the 64 there, the plus 64. To disappear the plus 64, we take away 16 from both sides. Alright? Oh, not 16, 64 I mean. So we take 64 from there, and 64 from there. There's a mistake. That should be 36. So that becomes the square root of 36, which is 6. Sorry about that. Now, that deals with questions 1 and 2. Now it's time to deal with 3 and 4. So we'll just get it lined up. There she is. Right, question 3. There's the right angle, there's the longer side. Right, so you've written down short squared plus short squared equals long squared. The 7 goes there, so it becomes 7 times 7. 5 times 5, x times x. So you get x squared plus 25 equals 49. Take 25 from both sides, and this time I've done my subtraction right. You've got 24 there, and x is the square root of 24. Now, that's 4.9 to 1 decimal place. On the calculator you've got 4.898979486. If you want it to 1 decimal place, you look at 89 and you say to yourself, is 89 closer to 90 or 80? It's closer to 90, isn't it? So that's why you get 4.9. If it was 85, you would still round it up to, that would be rounded up to 9. Over here, we've got 2x, x there, and 10 is the long side, and we've got short squared plus short squared equals long squared. 10 goes there, that's 10 times 10, that's 2x times 2x, and that's x times x. Now, all you do is you multiply the numbers to get the first. 2 times 2 is 4, and then x times x is x squared. And then you have 4 lots of x squared and 1 lot of x squared, which will give you 5 lots of x squared. Right? Like, think of x squared as like a box, a square box. And that's a square box. Okay? The 5 square boxes equal to 100. So what you do is you divide both sides by 5. So that means that 1 square box will be 20. So x is going to be the square root of 20, which is 4.5. Have a look. That's what appears on your calculator. If I want to do it to 1 decimal place, that would be 4. We look at 40. We look at the 4. Is 4 going to say it's 4 go to 5? Well, 47 is closer to 50, so it's going to be 4.5. Now, if I did 2 decimal places, we'd look at that 7 and we'd say, oh, that's 72 there. Is 72 closer to 70 or 80? It's closer to 70. So if we did it to 2 decimal places, the answer would be 4.47. Now we're going to take another look at tricky question 4. Now, you could go back to the farm. Now, there's one paddock there. There's one of the small fields, and that's x by x, which is x squared. And that is 2x by 2x, and we could divide it up into x squareds. Each of these squares is an x squared. That's an x squared. So we've got 4 x squareds there and 4 x squareds there, so we've got a total of 5 x squareds. And we know the area of the 2 small square paddocks is equal to the area of the large square paddock, which is 10 by 10, which is 100. So 5x squared equals 100. and then we divide by 5 and we get x squared equals 20, and we take the square root. So we're done, and I hope you did well, and it's okay if you make a mistake, especially on question 4, because remember, if you make mistakes, your brain grows. So making mistakes is actually a good thing.